Alright, well, since everyone's been struggling with the last layer, the first two layer all done, I figured if the slide isn't good enough, I'll make a video. And, to be completely honest, I'm doing this because I'm like fucking bored. I got nothing to be doing. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing you want to be doing is get the yellow cross. And we can do this by using the algorithm that's probably going to be on the screen here. Now we're going to be starting with the unluckiest case, which is when none of the edges are yellow. We're going to be ignoring the corners because that'll just make it a lot more easier. Now, since there are no edges none, you can just hold the cube whatever and do the algorithm F R U R prime U prime and F prime. Now this should create an L case. When you get an L, we want to have the yellow edges facing top and left, and we want to be doing F R U R prime U prime F prime again, and this will create a line. Line case is the final case. This is the last step, and again we want to hold it so that the edges are both on the side, not front and back. And we want to do the algorithm again. And what this should do is create the yellow cross. Now, there are two different cases as to what could happen when matching the edges. We either have a case where the correct edges are opposite from each other and these edges need to be swapped, or we have a case where the correct edges are adjacent to each other. That's the case we want to be getting. But in this case, we can hold the cube like whatever, and again the algorithm's gonna be here. We do R U R prime U R U2 and R prime. Now what that does is, if we turn the cube around, we're gonna get a case where two of these edges are solved and they're adjacent to each other. Now when this happens, we hold it to the back and to the right. And then we do the case again. RU R prime U RU2 R prime. And now what we have is correct edges. Now we move on to getting the corners in the right place. This can be very easy to do or hard. That was redundant. You basically want to be looking for a corner piece that is correctly oriented. So this isn't right because yellow, green, red should be here between yellow, green, red. And this isn't right either because orange and blue should be between orange and blue. Now this, on the other hand, while the corner itself isn't correctly oriented, is in the right place. What this means is we want to be holding the correctly oriented corner. Now sometimes when the corner just isn't there, you with like whatever, it doesn't matter, but when there is a correct corner, we want to put it at your front right, and then we do the algorithm U R U prime L prime U R prime U prime and L. So essentially you want to memorize it like left, up, right, up, left, down, right, down. Very easy once you get the hang of it. And we do this algorithm over and over until the rest of the corners are in the correct place. So now we can see this is in the right place, this is in the right place, and now all we have to do is flip these corners. And to do that, we flip the cube upside down so that the white side would be facing top. And then essentially what we want to be doing is solving the yellow cross as if it is the white cross. And how we do that is by using the sexy move. When the yellow side is facing you, you're going to be having to do the right side sexy move twice. Now what that does is it solves this yellow corner. And instead of rotating the cube, we want to do a D move to move on to the next corner that we need to fix. Now once that is solved, we move on. And if you went through all the corners, the cube should be solved. Please stop asking me questions.